Yeah, how much does a defensive performance? I know you guys got the win, the Big Ten championship game, but the rushing total that they put up, how much does that kind of stick with you and impact you going into this one?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely something we remember as a defense. I think probably like one of the main reasons like we focus on our rushing defense so much, trying to improve that from last year. I think our offense really won that game for us last year. So we can't just rely on one side of the ball. We gotta dominate in that in that part of the game.
What's different for you personally going up against these offenses? And there's no Derek Harmon, there's no Jordan Burch, Caldwell's gone. I know you've got talented guys still around you,
Mhm.
but do you see more focus put on you, from a game plan perspective, and just how do you feel like you've kind of handled that?
Yeah. I mean, I think as far as like the pass game, I mean, I probably see like a little more chippers and stuff. But I mean, I seen chippers last year. I mean, I try not to think about it
Yeah.
and just play what they show and just go 100%.
All right, back.
What are you seeing on tape from Jiraller now compared to what you saw last year in the title game, and what's a little bit different? What does he do better than he did last year?
Hmm. Um, I think I don't know if it's underrated or not, but I think one of his best parts about his game is just his movement. Like he's not like a guy who's gonna maybe not even outrun you, but he has good enough speed and his pocket awareness is pretty good, I'd say. It's probably because he's going against pretty good rushers in practice from last year to this year. So yeah, I'd say his movement in the pocket and then just being able to throw the ball on the run, and he has that big arm. That's the kind of thing that sticks out.
I'll bring him James. Based on last year, but what stands out about the running backs 13?
They run hard. They're not small backs. They're fast. I mean, kind of like all the aspects you'd want as a running back. I mean, they have a lot of them. I have a lot of respect for those guys. I mean, I think we face elite running backs at practice every day too. So, you know, definitely not the average running back we're facing, but both of them. But I feel like we'll be ready.
Aaron back.
Now that you got a chance just to kind of dive into the film, what do you think is just the biggest difference from last year's Penn State team to this year's Penn State offense?
Yeah. I don't know. It's not like a lot. I think the foundation of like schematically and stuff, I think kind of similar. Like they're still gonna bring out all the funky plays and weird formations and they're gonna do all this just to try and run the ball down your throat. Um, and they do a good job of dressing up like simple plays, and then they'll have trick plays and stuff. But it's a good offense.
Go front Zach and then Matt. That's all it has time for.
Well, you don't play alongside him. You play, with Dante Moore. You share a
Mhm.
locker room with him. He's one of the
Yeah.
leaders of your team. What makes him ready for this opportunity, this challenge? 100,000 plus fans yelling at him while he tries to run an offense.
Yeah. Shoot. I just think his experience, like even before here, like he's a guy who's been through hardship and he's been through, you know, not going the way you want it to go. So I feel like just that alone has kind of prepared him. But even besides that, just the way he shows up every day, um, like the way he knows his playbook, he's almost like a coach out there. And then just his leadership skills, being able to keep the guys level headed, you know, rally everybody and have everybody on the same page. Um, yeah, just high praise for him.
A lot of people call Dan Lanning maybe the best motivating coach. We've seen pregame speeches before.
Mhm.
Colorado, the Big Ten championship game last year. As a player, why is he so effective? And maybe what's like the excitement level for those type of speeches for you guys?
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's just real confident. Like that's the main thing. And then I don't even know the science to it, but you know, he just the way I don't know the way he speaks is very I don't know. It's just very powerful, and you know, there's no stutter in his voice, and there's no oh, like what he says is what he means, and he's not a hypocrite. He's gonna do what he's gonna talk the talk and walk the walk. So I think that's why everybody respects him so much.